typical day for me, it depends whether it's in season or out of season. In the pre-season, it's pretty long, arduous hours, but in season, it's a little bit different. We'd go in for the day, start with maybe some physio or some massage to get us ready for training. We head out to train, which is normally a couple of hours, depending on the session. There'll be another little bit of massage in the afternoon and maybe some weights before we head home. I suppose what drives me every day is to just keep on improving. So I feel like I'm pretty lucky to actually have this opportunity to play AFL footy. As long as I keep that in the back of my mind, I think that's what keeps me going every day, to make sure that I know that I'm really lucky and privileged to have the opportunity to play at North Melbourne. Came across Remedy when I started to sponsor the club. It actually tastes great, and I don't think it'd probably still be around the club if it didn't. So I suppose the way I've incorporated Remedy into my daily routine is that it's probably more for a recovery thing. I became a vegan at the start of this season. I was a pescatarian for about a year or so before that, a bit over a year, and it was a long process of making sure that it was right for me, and just making sure that I was doing the right thing, not only for me in terms of, I suppose, my own ethics, but also in terms of the footy club, and making sure that my football was still progressing really well. If I can get what I need in my life out of foods and drinks that I'm having without doing harm to animals in the best way that I can, then I want to be able to do that. So my teammates at first, I suppose they didn't really think anything in particular. I kind of thought I'd cop more flack for it, to be honest. The reaction was, I suppose, pretty positive, really. I think it was extra important for me to look after my guts, because I found out about a year and a half ago that I'm celiac. I'd just been feeling a little bit crook in the guts. I didn't expect the results to come out and say that I was celiac. I had to change my diet pretty drastically then, but I suppose it did get me used to a diet change. I don't even really think about it anymore. It's just part of my life. A minor concern of mine when I started out was that it'd affect my energy levels, or it'd affect something. Really, I feel like I've been able to perform pretty much at my optimum, and haven't felt like I've been low on energy or lacking in any way. So that's just a part of my preparation now. So yeah, I think that's, I suppose, pretty important for me to put that time in. It's pretty easy now, and I don't think it's really affected me at all, which is great. I've got to be hyper aware of my diet, particularly with the amount of work that we put in during the week. I need to make sure that I'm putting the right fuels into my body. When the club decided to get Remedy on board and start stocking the fridges, I was definitely on board with it. And when it's something like gluten going into your body, for me, was causing me gut issues and discomfort, to have something which, at least partially relieves that is great. There are so many drinks that people have just because it's easy, and you want something yummy to drink at the end of the day. And I think it's nice to have an option that tastes really good, but it isn't just plain water, and it isn't going to end up ruining your gut in the long term. And this is the great thing about having Remedy. You can always feel good about having it. Well, thanks for joining me on my day today, my drive into the club and back. I've really enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it too, and I hope I've been able to maybe clear up some misconceptions about being vegan and gluten-free and being a footballer, and been lots of fun. So thanks for coming.